Sawyer and Delilah were the kind of couple everyone envied. They were high school sweethearts who seemed to have it all figured out. Sawyer was deeply in love, and he believed Delilah was his soulmate. He trusted her with everything: his dreams, his fears, his heart. For years, their relationship was a beautiful story of love and mutual support. Sawyer was working 2 jobs to save up for a down payment on a house, a future he imagined sharing with Delilah. He pictured them picking out furniture, painting walls, and starting a family together. Every extra shift he took, every dollar he saved, was for her, for them. Then, one evening, Sawyer's world came crashing down. He came home early from his night shift, hoping to surprise Delilah with her favorite takeout. But he was the one who got the surprise. He found her with someone else. The betrayal was like a physical blow, knocking the air out of his lungs. The trust he had so freely given was shattered into a million pieces. The pain was unbearable, a constant ache in his chest. Delilah tried to explain, to apologize, but her words were meaningless. The image was burned into his mind. The foundation of their entire relationship had been a lie. The breakup was messy and agonizing. Sawyer felt lost, adrift in a sea of hurt and anger. He had given her everything, and she had thrown it all away for a moment of indiscretion. He moved out of the apartment they shared, each packed box a painful reminder of the future that was stolen from him. For weeks, he was a ghost of his former self, just going through the motions of life. His friends and family rallied around him, but the wound was too deep. The love he once felt had curdled into a bitter resentment. He wanted her to feel a fraction of the pain she had caused him. As the initial shock wore off, a new feeling started to take root, a burning desire for revenge. But not a petty, destructive revenge. Sawyer wanted something more meaningful. He realized the best revenge wasn't about hurting Delilah, but about building a better life for himself, a life she would regret not being a part of. He took all that pain and anger and channeled it into pure motivation. The money he had saved for their house, he decided to invest it in himself. He enrolled in a business course he'd always dreamed of taking, but had put off for their future. He threw himself into his studies and his work with a new kind of ferocity. He started a small online business, using the skills he was learning. Started small, but his dedication paid off. His business grew slowly at first, and then exponentially. Within a few years, Sawyer wasn't just successful, he was thriving. He bought his own house, a much nicer one than he had ever dreamed of with Delilah. He was happy, fulfilled, and surrounded by people who genuinely cared for him. He had built a life on the rubble of his heartbreak. One day, completely out of the blue, Delilah reached out. She had seen his success online and sent him a long, rambling message about how she missed him and had made a terrible mistake. She asked if they could meet, if they could try again. Sawyer read the message, and to his surprise, he didn't feel anger or even satisfaction. He just felt nothing. He had moved on. He typed back a simple, polite reply. "I wish you all the best, but I've closed that chapter of my life." He knew then that he had gotten his ultimate revenge. It wasn't about making her suffer, it was about his own triumph. He had proven that her betrayal didn't break him, made him. And that was the sweetest victory of all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.